What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the new Polarbearz test server session here with a brand new weapon called Bane. And it is very green, yes, because it's an acid sprayer that does damage over time, a dot, right, with corrosion. And therefore it does little initial damage, but does most of its damage via corrosion later, probably bypassing resistance in the process. Phase shift will probably counter it because it deactivates all existing negative effects as well, right? Corrosion too. So I think the firing pattern might be very similar to Flamethrower, so I put Blaze on it on the Hawk. We have the Orochi with it too, we have the Fury, Falcon, and the Aochun, all utilizing the new weapon. And interesting also to notice that the 7.2 update obviously hasn't made it onto the test server yet, because Fury and Falcon didn't get the third passive module. Weird. Alright, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, also tested and forced down our throats, no matter what we say about it, is the new Orbital support feature. A new battleship has arrived. We now have the Mantis and the Monarch. Mantis does a shield, Aegis shield and healing, and the Monarch does the laser strike that we know. Also, there's different rarity levels of ray cannons and turrets that you can equip that do different things. I don't even know when they fire and how that works. And to be honest, I'm not very interested because the entire War Robots community, literally everyone, every YouTuber and every player has said no to this feature. We don't want it, right? And it's good that we're going to test server feedback here, Pixonic, because it's cool to see what you're doing with it. Right? Alright, so let's jump into the battle and test Bane, and also obviously in the process we're gonna see the Orbital support. Absolutely no one in this game even wants, and it's coming anyways. Great. So let's go for the Falcon first. Alright, so 3 times Acid Sprayer. Let's test this thing. See how it does, alright? Okay. Okay, yeah, it sprays acid. The Bane. Alright. So far, there's only a heavy weapon with it, but who knows? Maybe there's gonna be a light and medium coming as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm already taking damage from the Ao Guang, most of it. Oh, here's a Flamethrower coming in. Ravana is also the hard counter to this weapon. Every time he activates his resistance mode there, his Transcendence, he basically gets immunity from any corrosion that is applied to him. So there's a Hawk. Let's see what we can do there. Oh, thanks for the target switch, War Robots. Oh, I love it. I love this. I was just doing a good job right there. I was just doing a good job and really nicely adding some corrosion to the dude and then target switch because the other guy was closer. Yeah, wonderful. He also has that, and the crazy thing is that they bypass my resistance there. Let's go with maximum damage. Insta-lock, of course, yes, because I just wanted to jump away and use my resistance. Let's use the Orochi. Let's go with Orochi there, because obviously it's so much more... My goodness, it's a 5-to-1 beacon cap. That is... God, this is absolutely unreal. 5-to-1. We haven't gotten a single beacon. Oh my god. Alright, so getting 1 kill here. Then adding stealth, or using another stealth. Getting another kill there. Alright, there's another one here. I'm gonna activate stealth here, and healing. Let's do an orbital strike on him. 2, 1, he's phase shifting. Boom! But that phase shift was too soon, friend. Your phase shift was too soon. Wait a minute, did I just orbital strike him and I got another orbital strike? Fire. Yeah, I think I just got a second orbital strike. And boom. Okay. And I'm at 79% orbital strike again after killing another dude. Are you kidding me? What do we do against shell robots? The corrosion, does it come through the shell? Shell shields? I don't know. Why do I have an Aegis shield now? I don't know. Apparently this is something with a support, I guess. I have an Aegis shield now, okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Here he comes. He's coming in. So I'm walking away from him, adding some sweet corrosion. Nice. There goes him. We've got another beacon. Oi! Hey, dude. Stop that, please, would you? Where did you come from? Okay, orbital strike in there, and... Boom! Wait a minute, I think I only hit 1 dude right there. Oh, I'm not in a bad position, not in a good position, especially not against a Ravana here. Yeah, he's gonna have that every time. Every time I'm gonna try and fire at him, he's gonna do that, and therefore I'll never be able to do actually damage to him. Oh yes, great, I just activated my healing. Yeah, that was a great time for a heal after my last stand is active. So, let's try and get this guy finally. Together, maybe, hopefully we can do it. Nope, nope, he's getting support. Okay, he's phase shifting too, of course. Okay, I'm dead. Eventually. But wait a minute, we got the beacons back. Interesting. Alright, let's use the Fury. Let's use the Fury with 3 of these things, okay? It's gonna be bad, especially against the Vortex Spectre down there, but, no, it's not a Vortex Spectre, it's... Okay, it's, it was a Typhon, which is even crazier. Wow, my robot simply stopped moving. Interesting. Also, nice. Test server is doing some great stuff here. I don't have the orbital support yet ready. Oh, there's something that we can bypass, add corrosion to. Look. Yeah, he's got his ability running, but I was still able to deal a lot of damage to him due to the corrosion. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go in cover now because there's too much Titan stuff going on. Although it would be great to fire over the cover here. Because they are, right now they're under pressure. They're being attacked by a lot of Titans. So let's try and see if we can come in. And help out from here. Adding corrosion in there. Yeah, that seemed to have worked. This guy is slightly out of reach. Man, their Titans are being eaten by our Minos. That Minos is just snacking them all. Okay. There goes this guy. Let's reload. He's gonna have his flamethrower ready for me. Our Titan is still there doing his thing. He's also standing there now, stationary. Weird. Okay, let's add some more corrosion to this dude. And we have an orbital strike ready. For him right there, too. Oh, he's phase shifted. Okay, he's going away from it. He wanted to hit me, but with this orbital strike, I kind of protected me from that. He starts to fly immediately. That's a problem. I have last stand, so I should at least be able to survive for a little while against him. Oh, there goes my last stand. Yeah, wonderful. Perfect. Orbital strike killed my last stand. Dude is above me. Reload is going. Perfect. Perfection. Wonderful. Alright, so next, see what we can do next. I think the weapon is pretty weak. It does next to nothing. And of course, I'm perfectly suppressed immediately by this dude. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble now. This Ao Ming is gonna delete everything we have. His firepower is 900 trillion times more higher than anything we have. Although, of course, I also have the Titan, but there's no point in running it when... Okay, yeah, I see what's going on, apparently. Alright, let's fly up now and see if we can get him there. Yeah, we're adding some nice damage and corrosion to him. Then he has to do a relock, target lock. And then I'm probably dead. Let's go with this. And now I think I could delete him now, but unfortunately the match is going to end now. And the orbital support is even ready. So see how easily I killed him now with the Titan myself. Let's jump into another battle one more time and test it. I feel like so far the weapon seems pretty weak. But the thing is, when somebody runs Ravanas, for example, there is literally no way to use corrosion against those things. It's impossible. They will just ignore as soon as there is corrosion and they would take damage, they just transcendence and all of that is gone. So, and the Ravana was one of our enemies right there. And also, a Typhon robot is next to impossible to fight, which I've noticed, because they constantly recharge shields, and as you know, we do very little to none direct damage. And only with direct damage you'll drop the shield. Corrosion cannot take down a shield, because corrosion only applies to the robot, not to the shield. So, the weapon, if it doesn't have any initial damage, will never really break a shield very effectively. nor will it deal with Ravanas in any way. So, okay, I'm waiting for an opportunity in some kind of opening here to do something. So far, everybody is pretty safe around corners. Oh, there's a Raker. Yeah, okay, that's it for him already. That was it for the Raker. Okay, yeah, I am glad I just dropped my resistance so that this guy comes in and enjoys the whole resistance drop. He's now jumping away. He's got jump unit on that too. Can I get him? Come on, man. Corrosion. Do your job, Corrosion. Take him down. Yeah, I got him. Okay, I got him in the end. Alright, nice. I'm going away around cover here. Oh, we have a behemoth. Of course the behemoth can jump and therefore ignore all my firing. See that? I was unable to hit him even frickin' once because the jump made it so that all flying corrosion is not gonna hit. It's just not going to hit, period. He had that one thing, that one out of all the possible things he could have had, that makes it 100% worthless for me to even attempt to damage him in any way, shape, or form. Wonderful. Okay, this guy also walking like a boss, perfectly dodging every shot. I feel like I've done 0 with this. So far, I've like done absolutely nothing. From time to time, I'm able to put a tiny little hit in on someone. The flight speed of this is so slow. He's phase shifting right now. Yeah, but we are actually dealing damage to him. Look, the corrosion actually goes through his resistance, which is interesting. His shields. His shields are broken, or are being broken by the corrosion. That's an interesting thing to note. That is something I didn't know before. I think he's being taken care of now. We already broke his physical shields. I don't understand how you're hitting me, man. Like, seriously, your weapons should really go into the wall next to you. He's phase shifting now. And now that see, this is what I meant. You can't deal damage. His shield regenerates just as fast, basically, as your weapon deals damage with the corrosion, and therefore, you're never really able to drop him. He just got another... oh, wow. What? Wait, where did that instant heal come from? Huh? Did you just saw him getting an instant 80% heal? How? How did you do it? Where? Where did that come from? Was that from the battleship? An instant You already had a shield you were not supposed to have, and then you got an instant 80% boost of health. Is that what just happened from the battlefield? That feels like drones all over again. So we don't have drones, though. There are no drones on this test server. There are no drones. Okay, adding some healing here. Fire, battle, the orbital support coming in, and boom. Yep, that broke his robot relatively well. What just, wait, my last, why is my last stand gone? What? Dude, I just come out of my 100% fresh ability run and I have my last stand lost? Was it because of an orbital strike? Yo, this is why we don't want orbital strike. That's nonsense. That's damage that comes from the skies. That's damage that's not supposed to even be there. Complete garbage. Orbital support is nonsense. It has nothing to do in this game. There's no reason for this to exist. Alright, so we're doing damage to the Titan now with the Hawk. That is what we can do best with the Hawk, obviously. Somebody hopefully gets him down. We have the Flamethrower too on this one. Oh man, he's doing a lot of damage to us too. Okay. Orbital support launched. That should do something against him, and boom! See, I would have died here now if it wasn't for stupid orbital support to come in. Or maybe I wouldn't have died, but the freaking kill that I just got was not supposed to happen. Orbital support is nonsense. Alright, let's start to fly. We have the Hawk here. He's even locked now. There's an enemy who's ready to do some some corrosion against us. It was the... Uh-oh. There's an Aochun also coming in with this. I think he's gonna land in the open now. Let's get ready for it. Corrosion coming in. Yo, and don't forget, this is supposed to be a heavy weapon, right? This is also something we shall not forget. It performs very poorly despite being a heavy weapon. I think it somehow performs less than you would expect from a light weapon, actually. Let's kill this guy up there with orbital support. 2, 1, and boom. He was in safety. He was doing a good job protecting himself, being careful and playing safe. Around cover, he had an energy Aegis shield that normally blocks and absorbs every kind of damage. He had it all. He did the good. He did a good job. He did the right thing, and he played well. And the game's like, nah, you dead now. Uh-oh, gonna start to fly. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's land and use our heavy Bane. The weapon does not seem very impressive to me at all. Corrosion has too many weaknesses. Every phase shift deletes all corrosion effects. Also, it is insanely bad against shielded opponents. You can barely even scratch their shields because the initial damage is higher. So Pixonic, if you're trying to implement this type of weapon, my advice, go with more initial damage. It needs to have enough initial damage so you can bring down shields and then actually start to apply corrosion. I don't know if you can change mechanics so that corrosion stays on a robot when phase shift is added. Maybe it's frozen during the phase shift, comes out of the phase shift, and it keeps going from the point where it was. Because if you don't do that, phase shift is very often on robots, and yeah, or even Ravenous with Transcendence. It just makes it so hard to use for corrosion. And other than that, I think it's a nice idea. The range and the firepower would be... yeah, the firepower for a heavy weapon is too low, but if you do more initial damage and keep the corrosion as it is, then I think we're really getting towards a heavy weapons performance there. And of course, my feedback, as I've said during the gameplay, orbital support, no, it's just no orbital support, period. Scratch, delete the feature. We don't want it, we don't need it. Orbital support is nonsense. How often have I lost my last stand now for something that should not have happened? My last stand on Power Plant was gone on the Fury because of that stupid stuff, and I lost the last stand, I think, on the Hawk with that as well. I got kills that I wasn't supposed to get. I got Absorber shields. I saw Titans with Aegis shields. Not Absorber shields, Aegis shields. I saw Titans with Aegis shields. Absolute nonsense. And no. Just no. Delete that. We won't want it. We don't need it. Take it out of the game. This is a test server. We're giving feedback. That's what the feedback is used for, right? So the feedback is unanimous. Everyone says no. Nobody wants that. So use the feedback and delete it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Manni signing off. Wishing you a great weekend. And yeah, let's see what's happening with the Bane weapon. And if maybe there's going to be a medium light and such coming as well. Until next time. Bye-bye.